Hey there, Titans. Today I will show you how to configure Auto PDF for your Titan web project. This will allow you to save the current state of your web page and download it as a PDF, upload that PDF to Salesforce, or send it as an email attachment. Now, as you can see, I have a project set up here. My project has an image, it has 3 fields, and it has 3 buttons for each one of the options that we will be demonstrating today. In addition, I have here a field for file name. This is to show you how you can dynamically change the file name that is being downloaded, uploaded to Salesforce, or emailed. So the first thing I want to do is I want to head over to my project settings. I want to go to Tools, scroll down, find the document generation option, and click on the little settings icon. Then I need to select Auto PDF. Now here I can enable some options. Now I want to demonstrate all 3 of these options today, so I'm going to enable download, push to Salesforce, and email. Let's click on next. And here I need to give my auto-generated PDF a label. This is important because later I will be referencing this, and if I have multiple auto PDFs in my project, I want to know which does what. So let's just call it my first auto PDF. And under source page, I'm going to select my home page. Now, you can have only one auto PDF per page, and if you have multiple pages, you would be able to select a few different pages. My project has only one page, which is the home page, so I'm going to select that. Next, let's go over to download. Since I enabled download in the previous screen, you can see it's enabled by default, but I can choose to disable it if I want. I'll leave it enabled for now. Next, we can give my file a name, a static name, or we can choose to have a dynamic file name. Now I want to select here my field. You can select any field on your page or variable from this list. I'm going to select my file name field. Next, we can enable digital signature. I won't be doing that for now. Under actions while waiting, we can choose to freeze the screen while the document is generating. We can choose to optimize and compress my images for better performance, and we can show a progress bar. I want to freeze my screen so the user can make no additional actions while the document is generating, and I want to show a progress bar. And actually, since I have a pretty large image up here, I also want to optimize my image quality. Next, under push to Salesforce, again, we have here a name. This time, let's give it a static name, my Salesforce file. And here I can also enable digital signature, which I won't be doing. And finally, if we go over to email, we have the same settings. I'm going to select dynamic file name and again select my file name field for my project. And finally, I'm going to tick optimize image quality as well. So let's click apply. Now you can see I have my auto PDF template set up. And all we have to do is we have to call it from an action flow whenever we want to trigger it. So let's go over to my buttons and let's start with download. I'm going to click the button. I'm going to configure an action flow. Now here, I want to add a new node, and I want to select the document generation node. Under template, I want to select the label that I gave my auto PDF. So I'm going to select my first auto PDF. And then under actions, I'm going to select on download. Let's click next, insert, and that's the download option all configured. Next, let's go to upload to Salesforce, and let's configure a new node. Now, this node is not going to be document generation. This is going to be a Salesforce action. So I'm going to click on Salesforce action, and I have no Salesforce actions set up at the moment, but I'm going to go to Salesforce integration, and I'm going to configure a new push action in order to upload my file. Now, my object is files, also known as content version. Let's just give this a tag. And the action I want is create because I want to create a new content version. I'm going to go over to mapping. And what I need to do is I need to map my auto PDF to version data. And it's always important to give your files a title. So I'm just going to give it a custom title. Going to hit apply, close. And here in the Salesforce integration, I'm going to select the integration I just set up. And I'm going to hit next, insert, and finally apply. Now, finally, I'm going to set up my email. So I'm going to go over to my action. I'm going to configure a new action. And under here, I want to select email. Now I already set up a template here that's going to be sending me an email. Let's go over to attachments. So I just have a simple hello, your file's attached. And under attachments, what I want to do is I want to select my first auto PDF. Then I'm going to click on next, apply. I'm going to select my email template. I'm going to click on next, insert, and apply. So now we have all of this set up. So I'm just going to save my project and I'm going to preview it. Now, let's just fill in some information here so you can see that it's saved and exported. And a file name, so you can see the dynamic file name. So my dynamic file name. And let's select the first option. Let's download our PDF. So when I click download, you can see my screen is freezing. You can see we have a progress bar at the top because we selected and enabled those options. And in a moment, I should see my PDF being downloaded. Now, as you can see, I've got my PDF up here. It's called my dynamic file name because that's the file name I put in this field. So let's just open it. And you can see I have here my image. I have here the information I entered, and my entire page has been downloaded as a PDF. Next, let's select Upload to Salesforce. So we'll also think for a moment. And if we go over to my Salesforce integration, my integration logs, you will see that a new record was created. Finally, let's select the email option. This will send me an email with my file. So if we bring my email over here, see I got this email with my file and my information all in there. So today we went over how you can set up auto PDF for your file, how you can download it, how you can upload it to Salesforce, and how you can send it as an email attachment. And that's how it's done.